Welcome to the Gen Z Marketer podcast, where we have marketing conversations and everything in between. In this Market Thoughts episode, I will be sharing with you what my thoughts are as a brand strategist on ZeBranding, a platform that makes branding accessible to entrepreneurs. This episode is made possible with ZeBranding. They have provided me with information about their platform that is easily accessible on their website. My thoughts and review is purely based on my insights and experience with the platform and is not influenced by the brand. You may visit their website linked on the description to learn more about them. And if you want to learn more, continue listening as I share with you what the platform is about and what my thoughts are on it. Now let's look at ZBranding as a brand. So what are they? So ZBrand is a brand building platform built to help emerging businesses brand their way to growth by generating a solid brand identity at a fraction of the cost. Branding is especially important in the early days of your business. ZBrand uses an artificial intelligence based algorithm built on data of about 25,000 existing brand identities. It was founded by Ryoki Kuchi, who was also the Chief Innovation Officer of Morisawa. The brand is founded on the belief that every entrepreneur has the potential for crafting a great brand. Whether it's a seed of inspiration or a grand vision of what a brand could be, they believe it can be realized with the right tools and enough passion. That's why they decided to develop accessible tools that eliminate the barriers that stand in the way of making brands a reality. A beta version of the platform was launched in February 2019. In October 2019, the company was established in New York. It announced the worldwide launch of the platform in April 2020. As of 2021, the company has provided its branding services to more than 55,000 startups and small to medium sized businesses. They also won the American Express WeWork Pitch Contest prior to its US launch. The company also won the TechCrunch Pitchers and Pitches competition in July 2020. Their vision is to enable you to brand your way. They are advocates for a future world in which anyone can openly and freely express their ideas, passions, and dreams. Only then can we overcome boundaries and find common purpose and support in one another. So, what are the features of the Z branding platform? So, the platform is not just for designing templates, it also encourages users to think and create from a brand story point of view. It's easy to get started. After you create an account, you'll encounter a 5-minute questionnaire that will help the algorithm and AI generate your original brand story and guidelines. It's free to open an account, but they also have different pricing tiers for additional features. Standard plan is for $38, the premium plan is for $148, and an enterprise account has its custom pricing. The basic plan will get you access to the basic elements of branding, which is the brand story, DNA, and some design elements as well. But paid plans have more features, and premium users even get an online coaching session with the brand strategist. So, what are the modules that, or what are the features that you can get? First is brand story, which is a module that is essential and accessible to all plans or all tiers. So you can create your brand story page and share it to the world. The platform takes users on a journey to craft their brand story or narrative, which includes your background, mission, vision, core values, and solutions or offerings. Aside from the brand story module, the user may also create their own brand guidelines and design elements that include photography, logo, color palette, and typography. The guidelines ensure that all of your communications are consistently on brand, and good branding design makes it more memorable and impactful. Next, we have the brand strategy module. First is we have the brand DNA, which is free. So it helps you organize the basic information that sets the direction and attitude of your brand. The next feature is the reflection, which is already part of the paid plan. So, reflection helps you reveal the current state of your business and brand, and the information is organized to provide a basis for thinking about brand strategy. Next feature under the brand strategy module is inspiration, which is also paid already. So, by taking inspiration from seemingly unrelated sources, you can apply more unique ideas to your product. Next feature under the brand strategy module is benchmarking, and this reveals information about your competition, which will also reveal your brand's current position. And by organizing it, you can notice the specific differences between you and the competition. Another feature under brand strategy is positioning, which is also paid. So, with positioning, you gain a clear understanding of how your customer might see the market. Lastly, under brand strategy, you also have messaging, which is also paid. And for messaging, you get a set of key messages you can use across all your communications. And it also gives you a clear and impactful explanation of what your brand stands for. You can also get access to templates in designing your brand elements and assets, such as visual cues, which are your logos and your font, which is available with limits for free users. Paid subscribers get additional access to social media presentation and website templates. So, what are my thoughts on this platform as a brand strategist? I'm going to give you three things that I really like about this platform. First is it completely resonates with my personal advocacy for all businesses, which is basically to build your brand. And the platform basically enables businesses or provides you with tools to get started on your brand and to build your brand. So branding has been made accessible for all entrepreneurs. What I also like about it is that it's easy to use and prompts are there to guide you. So if you do not have branding experience and you just really want to build your brand for your business, I like how it's fuss free and it gives you a straight to the point or basic fundamentals on what a brand is about or how to build your brand. It also has for the basics or the free plan. It's also a good start for any business. I like how the brand story, which has your vision, mission, story, values. Those are the basic fundamentals of branding. And I like how it's free and accessible for everyone to create your own brand story. But the thing is, there's okay, we're now going to go into a bit of what I don't like about it, or not necessarily what I don't like, but more on why you should invest on a paid plan. Because the free plan gives you a good fundamental or gets you a good start on branding. But as I've mentioned before, as we all know, there's a lot more that goes into building a brand, and the paid features offer that. As I said earlier, with the paid features, you get to work on your positioning and your messaging, which are key elements of building a brand. And also with the visual cues, there are more premium fonts or features that are available if you pay for a plan. And what I like about the paid plan, especially the premium one, is basically you get to consult with a branding coach. And that is so important, especially for business owners who do not have a background on branding. Or I think it's very important for everyone in general who's building a brand to consult with a brand strategist or brand coach because we make your brand better. So we even not just strategists, even designers, we have the experience, the know-how, and the skill set in building brands. We also do the research for you. So the platform offers this service. Of course, if you want the paid plan, you could consult with a brand coach. But if you just want to get started or want really an understanding of what branding is about or what you need to build a brand, you can consult people like me. You can always message me on my socials if you want to consult or if you want to get started on building a brand but you don't know how. Or maybe you can consult with other strategists that you know to make sure that your business direction is aligned with your brand. So overall, I do love this platform and I appreciate how it really makes branding accessible to everyone because for me, that's what I advocate about. I've said this before several times. Anyone can have a business, but not everyone has a brand. So I do suggest if you maybe have a business but haven't really defined your brand, this is also an opportunity for you to start defining what your brand is and your what brand direction is. And for those who's starting a business, this is also a good exercise or a good platform for you to build your brand so that you have an idea on what kind of brand you're building. If you want to get started on building your brand, sign up for the platform through the link on the description. If you have questions, you may reach out to ZBranding at support@zbranding.com. Or, as I said, you can also message me. I've previously also talked about the importance of branding. So, if you want to go back, you can listen to episode 6, which talks about branding and marketing, and episode 8, if you want tips on how to build your brand. So, thank you for taking time to listen to this episode. Don't forget to follow the podcast to get notified on the latest uploads. I'd also love to hear from you at my socials at Gen Z Marketer on Facebook, at Gen Z MKT on Instagram, and at www.genzmkt.com.